Hello and welcome to the first video of the beginner course for N8N. My name is Billy. In this course, we will cover all the basics you need to get started with N8N. Today, we're learning the basics of automation with N8N. This tool makes repetitive manual work easy by turning it into automatic workflows. In just 5 minutes, you'll learn why automation is useful, its key parts, and the most important step to start automating your work right. Let's get started. Here's an overview of what we'll cover today. We'll start by understanding why automation is crucial, then define what it is and its core components. We'll explore workflows and finally discuss some best practices to ensure your automation projects are successful. First, why automation? Let's be honest, manual work has a lot of problems. It's inconsistent, because people make decisions based on their gut instead of facts. It's slow, because you waste hours on the same boring tasks over and over. It's easy to make mistakes, too. Tiredness or a quick mistake can cause errors. And it's hard to know if your work is worth it, because you can't easily measure the results, ROI. Automation fixes all these problems. It lets you make decisions based on data, so no more guesswork. It's fair and consistent, because every step follows a set of rules. You can also see your results clearly with better reports, so you know what's working. Most importantly, it uses your time and resources better. You focus on the important, creative work, and automation does the busy stuff for you. That's the power of automation. Next, what is automation? At its simplest, automation is a set of fixed, pre-planned steps that move data from one place to another, end to end. Let's break that down. Fixed. The steps always work the same way, so you get the same result every time. Pre-planned. You set all the rules and steps first, so the process runs by itself. No one needs to touch it. End-to-end data transfer. Data moves smoothly from start to finish, so you don't have isolated data stuck in one tool or system anymore. To make this concrete, let's look at a typical workflow. It starts with receiving a form submission, evaluates the request, filters out noise, queues it up, logs the data, and finally notifies the responsible person. This entire sequence happens automatically. Now, the 3 core parts of automation. These are the basics for every N8N workflow, easy to remember: triggers, filtering, and actions. Trigger. This is the start button for your workflow. It can be something you do, like clicking a button, something that runs on a schedule, like every day at 9 a.m., or something that happens in an app, like a new form submission or a new email. No trigger, no workflow. It's how everything begins. Filtering. This is your quality check. As data moves through the workflow, you set simple rules. Only data that meets the rules can keep going. You cut out the useless stuff and keep only the important data, so your workflow doesn't waste time on irrelevant things. Actions. These are the actual tasks the workflow does. Things like updating a spreadsheet, sending a message to your team, adding a request to a to-do list, or saving data to Google Sheets. Every action is a step that gets you closer to your goal. These 3 parts come together to make a workflow. This is how automation works in real life. A workflow is just a group of connected automatic steps that turn a start event into a finished task. For example, a new form submission, trigger, delete spam responses, filtering, save the good request to Google Sheets plus send a team alert, actions. Once you build it, this workflow runs all by itself. A workflow is the actual implementation of automation. It's a sequence of connected tasks that takes an input, processes it through filters and actions, and produces an output. It's the blueprint that brings automation to life. Now, the most important rule for automation success: you must not skip this step: process mapping. Before you open N8N and start building, write down and map out your current manual process, step by step. This is your foundation. It stops you from redoing work or making inefficient workflows because you didn't understand the process first. Process mapping has 3 simple steps. Know the task completely. Understand every single step of the work you want to automate. No missing steps. No "I'll figure it out later." Pick your tools and check if it's possible. List the tools you need, like N8N, Google Sheets, your email, and make sure your automation idea is easy to build. Plan the work and manual steps, estimate how much time it will take to build the workflow, and note any parts where a person still needs to help. Not everything has to be 100% automatic. Draw each step as a box, and connect the boxes to show how the work moves. This simple map is your blueprint for a great workflow. Let's wrap up with key things to remember, easy to take away. Automation fixes the big problems of manual work, inconsistency, slowness, and mistakes. It makes work data-driven and efficient. Automation is fixed, pre-planned steps to move data from start to finish. The 3 core parts: triggers, start, filtering, quality check, actions, tasks. A workflow is how you put these parts together, a connected set of automatic steps for a goal. Process mapping is the first and most critical step: plan first, build later. That's all the N8N automation basics in 5 minutes. The best part? This is just the start. N8N lets you build simple or more complex workflows, all with the basics we just learned. Now it's your turn. Pick one small, boring task you do every day, map its steps, and build your first simple workflow with a trigger, filter, and action. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. I'm here to help. If this tutorial helped you, hit like and subscribe for more easy N8N tips. Thanks for watching, and happy automating.